Drakengard 3, this time with actual commentary. You have no idea how annoying it was to me that I lost 3's Prologue's stuff. So my headset is a USB headset and it's plugged directly into a USB hub, which is then plugged into my computer. And I accidentally kicked it or something. I don't really remember how it happened. But I was practicing the final verse, and yeah. I might have unplugged the headset and put it back in to try to deal with something. I don't remember. But either way, it sucked. So, anyway. I did the book clubs. And those I didn't do on stream. So I'm just going to throw them onto the YouTube channel. And they'll come out. One came out today. Then tomorrow, the next day. So, just for anyone. Because these ones are hard. And I figured that if someone wants to see someone do it to get some ideas, then that can help. So, but that said, I have one other thing before we start in on 2's chapter, which is I grinded for 4, 5, and 3, and got all the memoirs of intoners for them. So we're just gonna run through those real quick because they're kind of cool. So we've already seen the first 4 of these for 5, and then the last ones were, Dear Lady 5, we trust your spirits are bright and sunny as the blessedly warm spring weather of late. This notice confirms reception of your request for books to learn about ruling. Our scholars feel the Roman Empire is fitting and have thus prepared a fine selection. Additionally, it gladdens us to see my lady is already wielder of great authority wishes to learn more. Dear Lady 5, we hope you and yours are enjoying a joyful winter season. This notice serves to inform you of the impending delivery of 200 works of art. Your order, What's Beauty, was difficult, but our experts amassed a carefully selected collection of masterpieces. None, of course, could ever express the beauty of Our Lady, but we still look forward to receiving any feedback about the collection's quality. Dear Lady 5, we hope a bountiful harvest awaits you and yours this fall. This notice confirms delivery of 10 philosophy books you ordered. We pray they answer your question, what is humanity, and what is happiness? However, your recent order is on a smaller scale than previous ones, and when combined with the recent disposal of your treasure vault, we are worried. Please tell us if we have erred in any way. Dear Lady 5, thank you for continued patronage as we enter spring. This notice serves to inform you that your invoice for the delivery of food to poor children has yet to be paid. We apologize for having to contact you multiple times, but with our company's finances in a precarious situation, and Dito no longer replying to our messages, we are in the dark on your status. Please supply payment when you can. Thank you for your continued loyalty. Ever since our founding the year after the Cataclysm, we have prided ourselves on serving both our customers and the community at large. But half a year after getting the Atoner's role, the downtime and delays means that we are no longer able to sustain our business. Thus, our company will cease operations effective May 31st. Thank you for your understanding these extraordinary times. So it's kind of neat. 5's is all about buying and whatnot. She's a massive, massive demand. And then as their rule goes down and she can't do it anymore, this business suffers more and more. Until they finally have to close. Sorry, let me drink a little bit of tea. I have a fun story that I'll tell you in a bit. But for now, just know that it makes it a little bit harder for me to talk. So 4, let me tell you. So we got to here, I believe. So this is the new one. And now for you, one. I've been dying to tell you this. Get it? Dying? Gosh, you must hate me so much. After all, you're so right and perfect and smart. I'm just some dumb little sister. But what happened once we took over, huh? I'll tell you what happened. Everything went to heck. Our voices were decimated, our people lost morale, and Zero and her son kicked the crap out of us. You lost that bet big time, sis. Too bad your fancy pants attitude can't help you now. I love it. Oh, I also need to talk about all the idiots we rule over. You guys seriously suck. You rely on us for everything. And you're all, oh, Lady 4, Lady 4. But you're really just greedy, lazy, good for nothings who can't do anything for yourselves. Is it my job to make you happy? Because I don't remember anything about that on the application. Yeah, I pretended to care so one wouldn't have a conniption. But I actually think we should have grounded you all under a boot. Instead, you have just enough freedom to hang yourselves with. 0.18 seconds. What else? Oh, right. God, I've got a problem with you. I mean, what is up with this world, am I right? It takes an entire day to go from town to town. It's too hot in summer, too cold in winter, and either rains too much or else there's some drought going on. Oh, and why do we have to eat if we want to live, huh? So stupid. I guess that's maybe what. Yeah, I guess that's what you get when you crap out a world in a week. Maybe spend more than one single day on all the people next time. God, see that? I'm not gonna capitalize your name. 0.04 seconds. This is still going on. I already complained about everything I wanted to. This is a waste of my time. Okay, fine. I guess. Oh, hey, Decadus. Actually, I don't have much to say about him. It's not like I actually always wanted him to come to my bed at night, or that I actually was really interested in sexual talk, or that I wanted him to act more forward and take charge or anything. He would have tried to be normal. In fact, I guess I put everything I want to tell him like this. You are an asshole. 0 seconds. About time the tip of Zero's sword reached my brain. I guess it's true. You do get to see your own life flash before your eyes. Jeez, it takes forever. Now I had to think about all this crap I wanted to forget. Oh well. So long, 1, you stubborn old bitch. So long, 2, you lovey-dovey bitch. So long, 3, you crazy weirdo bitch. So long, 5, you oversexed bitch. And so long, 0, the bitch who's killing me right now. Oh, and the biggest bitch of all, which is, of course, me. I'll see you all in hell. Man, 4 had some issues, didn't she? And then lastly, 3. We got, I think 4 of these? Yeah, this one. We ended with this one. So then, this was the next one? So, today I saw Lady 3 stagger out of her tent dressed only in her night clothes. I called out to see if she was alright, and she leaned close and whispered, "Go ahead." I don't remember much after that. Her hands were so cold as she led me into her tent, but her lily-white skin was like porcelain. She smelled of ripe fruit in the summer. And, no, I must stop. My words only do it a disservice. My lady, oh my lady, why me of all people? A mature cranial nerve. Lady 3 has ignored me since that day. I finally mustered my courage and begged her to enhance me next. But she stared right through me and said, "Your cranial nerve isn't mature enough." What does that mean? What's wrong with me? Soldiers disappeared from our unit by the hour, taken away to become enhanced soldiers for Our Lady. When I think about it, I get so jealous I vomit. I'm the only one she won't touch. The only one she won't enhance. So the men she chooses actually flee in terror, which only deepens my rage. They fear pain. They fear torture. I live it every day she rejects me. I wish you had never blessed me with your love, my lady. I wish this pain in my chest would end. I wish I was dead. 0, 3, someone, anyone. Just make it stop. The greatest day ever. Finally, my time has come. The power of Lady 3's song will make me a better man, a stronger man, a perfect man. My body seems ready to explode with happiness, so it's a good thing she prepared an enormous new body for me. I was special. I was chosen. She chose me to be what she's calling a Cyclops. Just hearing it gives me chills. Lady 3 says it's come from a giant of legend, Cyclops. The name has a sublime and ominous tone, and I only pray that my new body does proud. I shall serve her forever. Me 3 think. Don't know how much time passed. No sense of time. All in Toner country destroyed. They talk of empire or federation or don't care. Lady 3 not see lately, but fine. I am fine. I swear faith to her forever. So see, look, feel, Lady 3 near me soul. I like this one a lot actually because it kind of lets you know why all those Cyclops and Drakengard were wearing bags on their heads. And why there are so few of them. Alright. Oops. Oh no. Shoot. I forgot that I was already on the right chapter. Okay. So, anyway. Sorry about a bit of wait. But on to 2. I just really wanted to share the memoirs. Because I went ahead and grinded to get them. So, and I'll probably grind for 2s as well. But probably not in this stream. Maybe. We'll see. Either way. This is nice music.
Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a young man and a beautiful intoner. The intoner was a boundlessly kind and cheerful young girl. And while her partner was not the most intelligent man, he truly did love her. This is the story of a certain couple. A couple that was deeply in love.
This reminds me a lot of Nier's village music. Oh, okay. April 14th, 999 AD.
I am the happiest girl alive. You know why? Because I am with the greatest man in the whole wide world.
Are you now too? Awesome.
Time to take care of today's business.
Oh,
Yes, Lady
sounds
Two.
little.
Hey, quit it with the Lady Two stuff, okay? When we're alone, it's just two. Got it?
Alright, so I don't want to interrupt their banter that they're no doubt going to talk about soon. Oh, puppies. But I have a fun story about my weekend, and it's one of the reasons why I didn't stream much at all over the weekend. Over the last couple weekends I have been. What is going on with this room? Oh, okay, I know where we are. So, Saturday night, I hang out, or not Saturday night, Friday night. Friday night, I hung out with some friends and whatnot, and had some tasty whiskey highballs, and they're good. Highly recommend if you ever get the chance. But whatever it was about them, and by that I mean just like having a decent number of them, or the soda water itself, or what, is a bit harsh in my throat. And it was actually harsh enough that I woke up choking on Saturday at like, 5 o'clock in the morning or so. I woke up because I was choking on myself, and I was really confused because at that point I think I had 3 hours of sleep or so. Get down here. Oh, you are going to be a pain on you. Oh, thank you, Scent. But yeah, so I woke up with not much sleep at all. Hello. And choking on my uvula, which was swollen. And yeah, so I dealt with that. I ended up going into my bathroom and accidentally grabbing my uvula because I was so tired I didn't really realize what was like choking me. So I just kind of like was coughing and sputtering and trying to figure out what the heck it was. So so I did that, and that was immensely unpleasant. And then it was so swollen that basically like breathing was very difficult out of my mouth. And luckily for me, I didn't have a nosebleed that day, so I didn't actually have issues. But yeah, so been taking Advil, drinking tea with honey in it, chowing down on cough drops as need be every couple hours or so. So if I suddenly cease talking for a bit, that might be why.
They just keep coming.
Yeah, there's no end to it.
It's not unlike my undying love for you, my lady.
Oh, Saint, even at a time like this, you say the sweetest things.
Wow, that hits hard, doesn't it?
We eliminate the evil lord only to have the land overrun with monsters. Even a disciple of my caliber is taken aback at the sad
What is wrong with this one?
Saint, listen to you. You're so mature.
Are there any chests on this side? Oh, there's boxes. Ow. Get over here, you. It's so slow. Oh gosh, they're so high up. Yes. Alright, scent is actually really useful. That is honestly surprising. But I'm happy for it. Excuse me. But yeah, so today.
Are you tired, my lady?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. This is all for the sake of one, after all.
True. Once Lady One takes over, it'll be a brighter future for us all. Still, you know I'm really fighting for you, Lady Two.
Aw, Sin. You're totally gonna make me cry.
Oh, they're so lovey-dovey. Dita would be sick. Yeah, so my voice is, or my throat rather, is still a little bit scratchy. It's better now. I'm not choking on my own uvula, but I can still feel it in the back of my throat. And like, yes, I know the uvula generally hangs out at the back of the throat, but I mean like, it's in the back of my throat, but also like sitting on the back of my tongue almost. So it's odd. I took Advil a little while ago, so it should have kicked in and whatnot. Kill the baby eaters. There you go. Cool. 2 out of 3 down. More pups. Alright, no, there, big guy. Man, 2 hits really hard.
All right, let's keep beating them down.
Isn't this enough for today, my two?
No way, let's keep going.
But I can't possibly permit my lover to overexert herself.
Oh, you naughty thing. Keep calling me lover and I'll do whatever you say.
Except for stop playing monsters. That's the one thing we can't not do. Thank you. You get him, son. I like her little scarf. It's cute. Alright, this is my 3rd chest somewhere over here.
If you need some brawn here, just leave it to me.
Thanks, Scent, but I'm kind of stronger than you.
No fear. For tonight, I shall relieve you of your excess strength, my lady.
Scent?
Why are they still here? Oh, there's another dog. Oh, dirt. The thingy. Perfect. But yeah, so if there's a lack of streams this week, it's because my voice is not cooperating. So just a heads up. Ah, shoot, I shouldn't use the potion. Oh, hello. That makes 3. Ah, we're fighting a Titan. It's weird that we fight those Titans, because isn't the whole point, like at the beginning, Zero said that they were random things made by toner magic? So why would we be fighting them? It doesn't.
Really gonna appreciate this, huh?
I'm sure. You know, you certainly do seem fond of Lady One, don't you?
Yeah, I guess. I just want to see her smile, you know? Whenever she smiles, it is so
I still haven't really figured out what the heck's on Sun's chest. There we go. There's one down. Chests. Okay. Oh, don't act tough. Her fighting style is actually almost kind of similar to theirs. Gosh, she slides so far. A little level 1, 2. Oh, look at the little victory pose. It's cute. I don't think I made it a secret at the beginning of the game that I thought that 2 had the cutest design. She reminds me of Sayaka from Madoka. Level up. Yay. Cool, 90,000. 50,000, sorry, I can't count. Yay! New memoir. And then something. Here we go. Alright, let's check out that memoir and also restock our health. Alright, 2. The recipe book. Oh, cool. Sweet and sour ogre meatballs. Oh, those are what 5 was talking about. Today I want to jot down notes of my new fancy meat dish. First, find the freshest ogre meat you can. Any type is fine, as long as not too gristly. Tenderize it for a while, then mix in diced onions, ginger, breadcrumbs, eggs, and salt and pepper to taste. Form the mix into balls, fry them in oil, then pop them in the oven. For the sauce, mix tomatoes, vinegar, and sugar, then spice it up. P.S. 5's enough. Love these. Smiley. Cute. Alright, begin the mission. So I'm hoping that in this chapter we'll find out how to kind of like lost her marbles. We can talk to the fireplace.
Boy, am I ever tired.
You fought hard, Lady Two.
But one look at you, Scent, and all my fatigue just drains away. Poof, all gone.
Thank you, my lady. There is no greater honor for me than to aid the kind-hearted Lady Two.
Kind-hearted? You really think so?
Of course. I mean, you are the girl who's been building orphanages for the less fortunate, in spite of all the chaos surrounding us.
That is pretty kind.
Well, of course. I can't just leave them alone.
The orphans do seem to enjoy your company.
Aw, thanks. They really are cute little buggers, huh?
They certainly are. And they love getting into all kinds of mischief. But I suppose I could say the same for you, Lady Two.
Like
What?
peas in a pod.
Mean? I'm not a child.
Apologies, my lady. You most certainly are not. Though your soft, pliable skin and sweet, unsullied fragrance do remind me of a newborn.
A newborn?
Yeah, it's a little weird. So
Indeed. You make me want to care for you like an innocent babe.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
alright, anything else, son?
So long as I can bask in your wondrous smile, I require nothing else.
It's gonna be all the cheesy one-liners.
Are you happy?
Well, that's rather sudden. What's wrong?
I mean, I'm happy, right? I love this great guy, and he totally loves me back. We're together every single day, and we're working together to build the world that one wants. And everything's going perfect, you know? So yeah,
Sure.
I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. But I'm also scared. You know how water pours out of a cup if you put too much in? It's kind of like that. It's like I have so much happiness, I'm worried it's all going to spill out. I don't know. That probably sounds weird, huh?
Not at all.
Scent, would you mind holding me? I want to feel warm and safe.
Of course not.
Not yet. Let's talk to the campfire
I love
once.
you, Scent. I really do. Please stay with me. Please don't ever leave.
Aww.
So, what should we do next?
We should clear out the land of forests. The monsters there are still a serious threat.
If you say it, it must be true. Let's go.
Alright, on to the forest then. Hopefully no dumb foggy puzzles. It's an odd thing being aware of your own uvula. I don't recommend it. I do recommend whiskey highballs, but not enough that you shred up your uvula. April 18th. This is 4 days later. I think.
I
Unless
know.
the year changed.
I know that happiness doesn't last forever. That's why I want to love him right now with all my heart.
Force of Fairies. Bash up your foes. Alright, just give me 1 second. We have to check all the areas. It's this background music. I definitely like the trickling in it. The higher notes on the piano. Kind of like raindrops. Alright, so no chests or anything over there. So into the forest we go. Aha! Trolls! No doubt eating some poor person. Ta-da! She really is strong, though. Defeat the cannoneers. Oh boy.
Shit! There's an intoner here! Don't let her leave the forest alive!
I thought we were killing monsters, Scent.
Ooh.
Why are all these people here?
I believe some of the Lord's forces remain in the area.
I hate to do this, but if they're defying one, they have to die.
There we go. Man. I feel like the frame rate is particularly bad here. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, so we get one safe zone.
That dingbat is an intoner?
Alright, that's not nice. Don't be rude. I don't know if I got all of them. Nope, I missed one. Perfect. Boxes first. Alright. This will be fun. Ow. Holy crap, that... Nope! Nope! Shit. I dashed forward by accident. Oops. Alright, that's fine. We weren't very far into the mission anyway. But yeah. I'm not minding Scent as much as I did during the main story. I very much despised him during the main story, but he's a bit better. It's probably because his combat AI actually doesn't suck so far, and he's actually being helpful. So, we'll see how long that lasts.
I know that happiness doesn't last forever. That's why I want to love him right now with all my heart.
Okay. Onward. To bash up our foes. I also haven't looked at her combos yet at all. A 7-hit in the triangle and a 5-hit. Okay. Okay. She doesn't have poise. Ooh, jeez. Fatty is on the ice cream truck. It's weird how you can disarm a guy who has no weapons, huh?
Shit! There's an intoner here! Don't let her leave the forest alive!
I thought we were killing monsters, Sint. Why are all these people here?
I believe some of the Lord's forces remain in the area.
I hate to do this, but if they're defying one, they have to die.
Okay, got all the boxes. Okay. Now this time, I'll be a little bit smarter about this. Namely, that we're going to use a defense potion. Just in case I get hit. Ah, shoot, I almost made it through all the way. Wow. That is a lot of cannons. Thank you. No other boxes or anything. Got the one chest. Okay. Let's go play with some puppies.
That dingbat is an intoner?
Again, don't be rude. Okay. How much? 3 experience points. Okay, and then more trolls. Such a weird way of attacking. Yeah, too stupidly strong. Because just thinking about like doing these missions with Zero, or at least this area, I should say. Hello, hi. The trolls took a lot longer to kill with Zero, so kind of goes to show. Was that just the sun? That's just the sun. Okay, and that's just Sent running into a wall like an idiot. Okay, bye Sent. Have fun. It's a nice little combo. Alright, so we've got 2 boxes so far.
They seem kind of weak and worn out.
Well, they are stragglers. Most are pretty badly hurt.
Maybe we should try healing them, you know? Like we did with those orphans?
I'm afraid we can't, Lady 2. You understand why I did that, right? Why I harnessed the power of your song? Why I used it to cure the orphans and strengthen our soldiers?
Because you're kind.
Oh, I can't.
No. I did it because I wanted them to protect you. And in order to do that, they had to be healthier, stronger. I strove to forge them into a mighty shield for you. It had nothing to do with kindness.
That's not true. You're super kind. You're my gentle prince.
Oh, how nice it must be to be deluded. Or naive. I'm not sure which we should call
Come on.
it.
It's not over yet.
The sun holds such fearful power.
Okay. Boxes. Maybe one will have health.
If you stop, you're dead!
Ah, undead zombies. Great. Okay, hold on. This seems fine and all. There's nothing... Yeah, no. There's nothing above or little ledges to get onto or anything. Alright. I think that I'll heal before... Actually, you know what? There's probably a box in here somewhere. Like this one. Hi, box.
Are you hurt?
Oh, Scent, you're so strong. You've got power.
Ah, I see.
You're just
Oh,
perfect.
fuck. I hate
Strength is
these
but a mere
guys.
fraction of your own. I'm simply driven by far more than your average.
Oh, yeah, sure. If he's gonna knock his bombs for me, that works for me.
No, don't you dare risk your life for me, Scent. If you died on me, I'd go crazy.
I appreciate that.
Don't you ever die on me, Scent.
My lady, I promise not to die. Even if it kills me.
That doesn't make sense. Alright, come on, bomb, do your thing. Ah, no, that's way too. Alright. I'm just gonna go strength potion, health potion, medium, and then go to town on them. Oh, wait, I didn't want to kill it yet. I saw it. I saw the goodie. Oh, okay, good. Phew. I was afraid that they were going to end the mission for a second on me. Okay. Let's collect all the things in the boxes. Get the final treasure chest. And then we'll be on our way to the end of the mission from the looks of the map. Is there a reason for this? No? Okay. There it is. There we go.
Throughout the endless war, the kind intoner gathered up orphans across the land and cared for them. She didn't have any parents of her own, so she wanted to help others escape the misery that she herself had known. And through it all, her one true love was always at her side. This is the story of a certain couple. A couple that strove endlessly to support each other.
Alright, so no bonus for continuing, sadly. But we still leveled up, so we still got another memoir for our intoner. And we had a noble heart. That's good. Thank you. Alright, so let's take a look at it. Let's see what other recipes 2 has come up with. Yeah, as soon as the game loads. There we go. Restock first. And then let's check out the memoir. Alright. Sea serpent with applesauce. I was bored this morning, so I tried out a new recipe. First, get a sea serpent. They're omnivorous and tend to get sneaky really quick, so yank the innards ASAP. Cut it into bite-sized chunks, cover them in flour, and cook both sides lightly in olive oil and garlic. For the sauce, pluck out the eyes, make sure to get all the goo. Mix in grated apple, salt and pepper, then simmer until it thickens. Pour the sauce over the cutlets, and bon appetit. I mean, that sounds pretty good. It's like eel, basically, right? Alright. Verse 3. Ooh, she looks tired. Okay. Scent triggers next mission, so let's talk to the fire first.
Hey, Scent, let me see your palm.
Whatever for, my lady.
They say if 2 people have the same crease in the center, they're fated to be lovers.
Oh? Why even bother looking?
Huh?
We are united by destiny, my lady. No matter what our palms say. Otherwise, we would have never met each other to begin with.
If you weren't with me, Scent, I don't know where I'd be.
Impossible.
What?
That idea that you and I might not have come together. It's impossible. And it's impossible that we could ever part from each other. You will always have me by your side, my lady.
This is not true.
Oh, Scent, I love you.
And I you, Lady Two.
Oh, call me too, when it's just the 2 of us.
As you wish. And what shall I call you when we are one?
When we're... Oh, stop embarrassing me. You know, Scent, if I wasn't an intoner and you weren't my disciple, we'd still be total soulmates, right? I sure hope the kids are eating properly.
The children in the orphanage, you mean?
Yeah, they can be kind of picky sometimes.
Hey, Stormgirl. The DLC doesn't have Japanese voices. Or at least it didn't turn them on when I swapped over to it.
And we had to leave them at the Cathedral City when we went out like this, you know?
Are you concerned they might not like it over there? Or that they're causing too much trouble for Lady One's people?
Yeah, both.
Also, long time no see.
I don't know. I'm just worried, you know?
Well, you shouldn't be. I know Genius, and those kids are all pretty sharp. Plus, that underground cathedral where they're staying looks really comfy.
Yeah, I hope so.
Regardless of that, I'm sure they all miss you terribly, Lady Two.
It just makes me feel lonely. You mind if I cry a little?
Of course not. My arms are always open to you.
Oh, that's sweet. All right. What's the second thing he says?
The kids
bad.
in the
Yeah,
orphanage
I know.
are like your family, aren't they?
When I went and downloaded all the Japanese voices and stuff, I was like, yay! Now I get to hear them. And then turned it on in the setting, then started playing a DLC mission. I was like, wait, there's nothing here. So either I messed up or there isn't anything. And I went and looked online and looked it up to see if this was a thing, and apparently it is. There's just no Japanese voices for the DLC unless you have the Japanese version of the game, I guess. Which is too bad.
A letter just arrived from Decadus. It seems something bad is happening in the Cathedral City.
Something bad? Are the orphans all right?
They should be. They're holed up deep underground. And they've got a squadron of enhanced soldiers guarding them, so...
They should be isn't good enough, Scent. We have to go check on them right now.
Right now? Weren't we busy with something? Anyway. But have you played this game before, Stormgirl? I know you like Dark Souls. I didn't know if you're a fan of the Drakengard series. April 25th, 999.
There are so many things that require protection. But there's a limit to how much can actually be protected. Such a simple concept. But back then, I was incapable of understanding.
No, but it looks nice. I think you are one of the few people to say that about this game. Most people are not terribly pleased with it, graphics-wise, except during the cutscenes. Because it is a PS3 game, but it looks more like a PS2 game. But I like it.
I don't know.
It's a Yoko Taro game. Do you know Nier at all? Either the first Nier or Automata.
Hurry!
Ooh. Because the Drakengard series, or at least the first and third game, this being the third game, are directed by Yoko Taro, and he's the guy who did Nier and Nier Automata, among other games. But those are probably his more well-known ones around now. Doesn't matter if it's fun to play. I think it's fun to play. I like the story a lot. And the final boss is interesting and fun. And it's completely different from everything else in it, because it's a rhythm game. But
Calm yourself.
it's fun. So in the DLC chapters, like these ones I'm doing, you play as one of the antagonists in the main game, actually. So you're locked into one weapon to being locked into a sword. But in the normal game, you play as Zero, who has access to 4 different types of weapons that you can swap between during combat however you like, which is allows you to chain them, which is kind of cool and fun. And definitely a bit of a difference from the other Drakengard games, which play more hack and slashy, like Dynasty Warriors almost, I guess, I'd say, if I had to think of a comparison. But this one is more, I guess it's fairly linear, I suppose. It's kind of like run down hallway to an arena, fight the baddies, open the door, go to the next arena, with occasional platforming thrown in, which can be a bit of a problem sometimes because the frame rates get kind of bad. Frame rates, sorry. I have a bit of a swollen uvula, so if I talk a little oddly, that's why. Or if you hear me gulping down a bunch of water. But it's fun. And it is the culmination of my playing through all the Drakengard series. So I've been looking forward to it for a long time. Oh, chest. So I had a lot of fun with it because the characters are fun. The in-game dialogue and the banter between them is also amusing, I think. And each character has a pretty nice little story or has some personality that makes them fun. Okay, I got that chest, so there's probably nothing else down here. Nothing else.
Monsters here too.
The orphans! Sent!
I swear they will be safe. And so will you, Lady too.
If anything happened to those kids, I
have a feeling something bad's gonna happen to the kids. So in the main game, when you first meet Tu, she's pretty much similar to this, fairly happy-go-lucky and kind and nice and whatnot. But then when you run into her later in the game, she's totally broken, like not all there, kind of vacant and dazed. So I have the feeling that this DLC prologue chapter that we get for her is going to explain that, and if it doesn't involve the orphans, I will be surprised. Also, I suppose if you'd like, because if you don't know the Drakengard games and you want some background info on it, can give you a little bit. So this is 2. Meet 2. She's an intoner, which is a songstress who uses singing for magic, basically. And she has 5 other sisters. 0, 1, 3, 4, and 5. And in the main game you play Zero, who is on a quest to murder all her sisters for reasons that are explained during the quest. And the other intoners, so 5 through 1, actually, well, they went and liberated a bunch of the city-states around in the area from their original lords and brought some peace to the land, basically, and all that good stuff. Oh boy, the texture was getting funny there. Oh, hi. Oh, so they did that, but Zero needs to kill them. And so you spend the main quest going from place to place, killing your sisters. And you have a dragon, sorry, named Mikhail. Well, Michael at first, and then at the beginning of the game, Michael kind of sacrifices himself a little bit to protect you, so that you don't die when you fight your sisters the first time. And then he reincarnates as Mikhail, which is a cute little dragon, who is much more naive and a bit of a pacifist, and who... Okay. And who likes meat. Rotten meat, specifically, because he's a weird little dragon like that. So... But yeah, it is a prequel, though. Drakengard 3 is a prequel to the other games. And I've been enjoying it a lot. And there's been some tie-ins, like the first? No. I can't remember if it was the first or second. I think it was the first ending. Or maybe the third. It doesn't really matter. One of the endings... Hide? One of the endings of this game leads directly into the first game, which is kind of neat. Well, not directly, but like it sets the stage for it to come. So it's neat to see how everything pieces together. Alright, we're almost there, so hopefully there's another chest pretty close by. Wow, that is a lot of dudes. Yeah, one cool thing though, about the game though, is that because she's a songstress, or an intoner, the move where she glows and starts attacking everything, a cool little effect that you can kind of notice, is that the background music actually changes when you do that, and she actually sings over it, so you get the vocal version of the song, which I think is a really cool touch. Each of the sisters is pretty different from each other, though. So, like, 2 is really kind, likes to cook, likes to take care of people. Oh boy, okay, hold on. So I think I only picked up 2 treasure chests, right? Which means, assuming that I didn't miss one on my relatively linear and short path here, excuse me, the other treasure chest is probably floating around here somewhere. So before I trigger that, I'm going to run around a bit to the edges of this map and just see if I can... Okay. So that the water is the edge in this case. What about on this side? Remember I used to be able to run? Nope, okay. Did I pick up more than 2 chests? I could have sworn I only picked up 1, well 2. I don't like missing chests is all. So I need to replay them. I won't go back too far. It could be that we trigger like another stage and then go deeper in or something. Oh, a good amethyst. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I missed anything, but if I did, it's probably at the very, very back, so let's just keep going forward instead. And that thing is glitching out nicely. Okay. But yeah, so 5 is very wanting and greedy and kind of acts on all her desires and whims. 4 is extremely childish and very self-centered. Oh boy, defeat the enemies blocking your way. Okay.
These were all normal people. What's happened to them?
I may have made them less than normal.
What?
Sent.
I reinforced them with the power of your song. That may be why.
No!
Sent, how could you? Alright, there's one. Which one do I like? My favorite sister? That's a good question. I like most of them for different reasons. I like Zero a lot. She's the main antagonist.
There's so many.
Everyone's a monster now because of my song.
It's too early to say. Besides, this is my fault. I'm the one who borrowed your song's power.
So I mean,
You're doing my bidding.
I like 5 in her DLC chapters. More so than the original game.
It's all my
Or base game, I should
Lady
say.
2, please get a hold of yourself.
I like 2's design a lot, because I'm a bit weak for like the pixie haircuts, because I think they're cute. And the blue is nice too. So I like her design. I think 4 is my least favorite.
fight my own people. They were all kind, gentle. Why did this have to happen? Why? Why?
Lady 2,
So you can see the vocal track comes in. Let's see. 3's pretty great. She's kind of crazy. She does some screwed up things that are very, very morally questionable. And by morally questionable, I mean they're not morally questionable at all, except that it's just screwed up. But she gets so excited when she talks about things that she likes
you don't fight, I'm
that
going
it's
to die.
kind of cute and fun. But besides that, she's kind of crazy. Just poetry, though, which is nice. I like poetry. How many of these guys do I have to fight? One is pretty good. She's probably the most sane of them next to Zero. Because like 5 just wants to get whatever she wants. She's spoilish like that. 4 is always trying to suck up because, yeah. And then 3 doesn't care about anyone else and is more interested in just doing her experiments and making dolls and turning people into dolls and other things like that. 2 is completely broken when you meet in the main game, so you don't really get much from that. That's why the DLC chapter is nice so far. And then 1 actually has the same goal as 0, but she's just accomplishing it in a different way, I guess.
We have to get to the children.
But I think 0 is probably my favorite out of all of them. You know, she's the main protagonist and everything. But 0 is probably my favorite. So, what do you think happened to the kids? 'Cause, I mean, we're probably about to find out, but if all the soldiers outside have gone crazy and zombie-like, what will have happened to the kids? Yes, I missed it. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I did get all 3 chests. I guess I'm just terrible at counting. And or have a memory of a goldfish. Probably the latter. But yeah, then there's the disciples who are companions to each of the intoners, and they're all a bundle of fun. Like, yeah, like there's Dido, who is my favorite disciple, who's originally 5s before you kill her and then you take him. Alright, recipe book from 2's special love potion. This morning I made a nutritious drink for my beloved scent. Take 100 datura seeds, 500 cot leaves, and 4 mandrake roots. Be careful picking those. Mash them to a fine powder, then simmer in oil. Wait for the color to change, then strain it so only the nutrients remain in the oil. Then add milk, eggs, honey, and pour in a jug and shake like crazy. P.S. Saint drink the whole thing in one go. Probably won't sleep for a week, which is fine by me. Yeah. And each intoner's disciple is basically their companion, lover, and whatever they need. So like, and they all each have a bit of a quirk. Like Dido loves he loves blood and guts and gores and things, and ugly things is how they describe it. So he gets really excited when there's weird stuff going on. And other than that, he's just kind of
Things
annoyed.
that are precious, and things that are not. Things that mustn't break, and things that may. Tell me, who has the right to decide such things?
Rescue the children. We get the good music. But yeah. And then Decadus is a masochist. He's 4's disciple. And he's a good guy though, overall. You just have to get over him like constantly wanting to be in pain and such, and making funny noises. Octa is 3's disciple. Well, that's not nice.
No.
And Octa.
The cathedral's changed completely.
Okay.
It's bad.
Lady 2, please. You must hold it together.
And Octa's big thing is that he has a big thing, and he's really good at doing one-liners and referring to all things sex without actually saying it.
It is indeed an act of...
But he actually betrays his intoner, which is interesting.
Yes, my lady. You must keep me.
And then Scent, this boy, right, Himea, is a bit of a ladyboy. He's also a pathological liar. Ooh, I see a chest. But he is in love with his intoner, though. So, but when you meet him and he accompanies you, he's always telling you weird facts that aren't true. So, they're all interesting. And one actually doesn't have a disciple. Scent doesn't help you too much. He was helping earlier in the second verse, I think, the second mission. I couldn't actually reach the imps that were flying around, so I'd jump up and try to smack them, and I'd miss. And Scent would run along and come out, jump, and hit him right down from the sky for me. So he was actually helpful once, less so recently. But he was helpful.
Stay close to me.
This isn't what I wanted. This isn't...
Lady 2.
Where are the children? We were supposed to have a picnic this afternoon.
Lady 2.
That's too bad. No picnic. Instead, they spent the entire time redecorating. Where did I even find skulls that big?
Bet they're all fine.
Woohoo. Hello? Oh, I can't get it. I hate when that happens. Is Sent just... What was he even doing? Was he doing like a jig there? Did you play Nier? Yes. Yep. I have. It's a really, really good game. And actually I did one of the few games that I've actually attempted a speedrun on before. Because I enjoyed it so much I really wanted to play it again. And I figured why not try to play as much as I could. And as quickly as I could. And I did that like maybe a year ago at this point or so. Or something like that. And 5 hours and 55 minutes, I think, or something like that. But Nier is a really good game. I really enjoyed it. And there are some references actually to the original Drakengard in the first Nier, mainly in weapon stories, like the broken iron weapon specifically, I think, refers to
Are we
it.
still not there yet? Where are the children?
No.
So, target. Oh, that can't be good. I don't know if I like that. That's probably where the kids are. Where's one? The Cathedral City is hers. So you'd think she'd be around here watching the kids. She tends to... Defeat the undead paladins. Oh, okay. Those aren't the kids, those are paladins. I'm sorry, but is undead paladin actually a thing? Because I don't think it can be. Right? Because, I mean, a paladin is a holy soldier, and undead are anything but. So I have a slight problem with this naming convention that they have here. Alright, before I murder them, I'm gonna avoid them looking little nuts. Nope, no chest. Bad. Nier is good. I played both Nier, the original one, so Gestalt technically would be the subtitle on that, and also Nier Automata. Nier Automata definitely has the best combat out of all the series, I think. Nier was really good combat-wise. It was a bit repetitive, but it was very similar to this, except that it wasn't so easy to swap. I was gonna buy it for a few days. In a few days, I'm gonna. Awesome. The original Nier or Automata? Both are good. Just curious, because they're both really good games. If you, I don't know how much you spoiled for yourself, but if you can manage it to avoid spoilers for the first Nier and play through it and then play through the second one to get the second ending, definitely do that without spoiling it for yourself, because the whole story and the whole way it's revealed and everything like that is really nice and really well done. So, okay. I picked up 2 chests on the way down. Sekiro, yeah. I'm excited about Sekiro 2. I don't know when I'll pick it up though. I want to play it. It's what do you want to call it? Dark Souls Ninjas?
Where are the children?
It is very dark down here. Oh boy. The homunculus? Oh boy.
No! What is that thing? I'm scared, Seth!
It's all right, my lady.
Aha. I will kill the homunculus in just a moment. We found the third chest. Alright. Now before I fight it... Can I go up here though? No. Okay, we can't go to one's chair. Alright, so it's got long range moves. It's crawling though. Oh boy, jeez. Oh boy. Surprising no one. Too soon. Too soon. Oh gosh, it's a baby sticking out of its tail. Or at least a person.
No. Those voices. Is that the children?
No! No!
Oh, I should probably get away, shouldn't I? Oh boy. Whew. Well, they just want to play. Yeah. Poor kids. I don't... Oh no, it's Navi. Oh Jesus, it turned invisible.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ooh.
No! I can't take this!
Well, we can kind of see why two went crazy.
These aren't your children anymore. It's a monster.
Why are they screaming? Why are they crying? Why are they calling out to me?
It disappeared. Damn it.
I can't even hit it. Can I hit it if I untome? Yep.
Phase 2. Please snap out of it.
I don't want to kill it yet.
Pain for you. Take refuge in me.
Shoot, too soon.
No. Damn it, please, no! This. Did I cause all this?
So I'm just gonna do not kill it yet because I want the dialogue. If there is more, at least. Also, I really do enjoy the boss battle music in this game. Alright, is there any more? Any more dialogue at all? Kinda doesn't feel like it. Where'd you go, baby? Oh, there you are. Man, it's hard to play hide and seek with a giant invisible homunculus, baby, huh? Ouch. Boy, come on. Alright, it has 0 health back. So, if it's gonna say anything, hopefully it says it now. But I don't think so. I think Sem's becoming unhappy and asking if he called Hospital is the end of it. You've obtained a trophy. Serenity obtained. That's a odd name.
Help me.
Lady Two, know that I will accompany you to wherever your broken spirit takes you.
By the end of the battle, the intoner's spirit had been shattered. The broken shards fell deep into darkness, doomed never to return. This is the story of a couple deeply in love. The story of a foolish couple. The story of a couple ruined beyond repair.
Mission complete. Some good experience from that. That is, unfortunately, probably the mission that I'm going to have to grind in order to get her to level 10 to unlock all the memoirs for her. Got some good gold there, though. Yay, we got her sword. It was sad. That is generally what Yoko Taro games do. They get sad. Alright, well that's it for 2's chapter, and I'm gonna save 1's for next stream. And then the stream after that will do 0. But I think I would like to give the final song an attempt again real quick. Because I haven't done it in like a day and a half or so, and I got pretty far last time, so I'm gonna give this a shot. So unless if you'd like, we can take a look at 2. I can't remember if she's in chapter 4. Yeah. So 2's fight after in the main game is this big boss fight, and you fight sense angels going on and see what happened to 2 afterwards. She's basically not quite brain dead, but she's very broken. So there's that. But the final song is pretty cool. So it's the very, very final boss, the last ending of the game, which I still haven't quite gotten yet because I haven't managed to beat it. But it's very different from the regular hack and slash combat that you get, and instead it's a rhythm game. So that's 0, and the girl with the sword in her back who's dead is 1 because 0 just killed her. And that's Mikhail, our dragon.
Zero.
This is it. Once the flower's in full bloom, you have to destroy it.
Doesn't she, though? All the sisters are pretty nice. Or they all have pretty nice designs that make sense. There's a character database setting thing where you can go and you can see all the different people, and there's a small little profile blurb. You can go to that after I try this once. So the flower in her eyeball is the final boss. Fun fact. And the reason you were going around and killing your sisters...
There's one more thing I need to tell you.
And more serious.
What?
She is more serious.
You've grown strong, Mikhail.
She's a lot more serious than two, which is... I like it.
Zero. Zero, you big dummy.
But yeah, so the fun fact about the sisters is that they're actually all dead. The flower is the thing that's keeping them alive, and the flower's goal is to destroy the world, basically. And so Zero is going around and killing all the sisters because by doing that she can stop the flower, basically. And unfortunately, since she has a flower in her eyeball and everything like that, she has to be defeated too. So she goes around killing all the sisters, harnessing back all the magic that they stole from her, because they were actually all birthed out of her, technically. Not like birth, but through, you know, flower nonsense, because Zero tried to kill herself before, when she first discovered the flower. And it didn't work, and that's what spawned all the sisters. It was basically the flower's way of trying to, like, save itself. Aw. Well, this dragon loves her very much, and now unfortunately it has to try to kill her. And it's actually somewhat of a callback to the Drakengard 1 final boss, which was also a rhythm game, but much shorter. And slightly more forgiving. This song is not forgiving at all. If you miss a note, you fail, and you have to restart from the beginning. But so that's 5. Well, the flower's form of 5, I should say, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, I won't be able to talk too much during some of these segments because they get tricky, and I'm counting in my head. Because all you have to do is count to 4, but it gets faster. That's 4. Right? I love this song. Thankfully, this song is really, really good, and so I don't mind spending hours and hours and hours trying to beat this. Because it has been a long time. 1, 4. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, I always count out 3's last bit there. And then 2, who is the start of the hard mode, basically. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on to 1, who gets a decent amount harder with all the offbeats. And then after you beat every single one of them individually, they all sing at you together. Whew. And I had to wait for my heartbeat to go down. Okay. Fuck. I messed up. But yeah, so that's that's the final song, which I have not beaten yet. I've gotten farther than that before, but not too much far. Well, no, I got pretty far. I got to the point where the music started slowing down a little bit. I'll try it one more time. Because the end of the song, there's a retard, and so it slows down gradually and gets harder because you can't really count to 4 as much anymore. But I think my main problem so far, once I get to the point where they start doing a lot more of the fast notes, that the either my finger decides to not work anymore or my button gets stuck on, excuse me, on the controller. So it's been a little rough, but unfortunately every single time you have to start it from the beginning and fight through the entire song, which is why I can generally get to 2 without any particular worry of failure because I've done it so much. But once I get past 2, 1 is a slight bit of a gamble because she can sometimes kind of get me, and then that last bit is a lot tougher with all the quick notes. But all it is counting though. Like, if you know anything about music at all you're doing is the dragon is pretty much singing around with her. So he's one measure behind her and just doing the same notes. So if you can count the beats and you pay attention to what beat the ring comes out on, then you just repeat that. Because you can't rely on your eyes for the sight, in case you didn't notice by the insanity of the camera. But you can't always see when the dragon and the ring are going to meet. So instead, it's better to listen. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So, as long as you're counting, you can get by okay. Though, to be honest, I stopped counting during the end of 2s and during the second half of 1s, because it's easier to feel for it than it is to count it because of all the offbeats. Two, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. But yeah, I remember when I was fighting that Dark Souls boss, the big dragon, And I think we went for at least an hour trying to fight that thing, if I remember right. But I've put way more hours into this boss fight than I have into any Dark Souls boss fight. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's another reason that you should be excited about Nier. Stormgirl. The Keiji Okabe he did the music for this game. He also did the music for Nier. So it's all really, really good. There's some really good tracks from that one. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, Hi, 2. Sad about the kids. Sorry you had to go through that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. All right, 1. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew, that was close. I didn't think I was going to get that. Whew. Okay. Calm. I almost want to pause it just to calm down. Because my heart starts beating faster here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ah, come on. I don't know what's up with this today. I normally get past that part, or at least get further than like the end of 2. Whoops, shoot. I didn't mean to actually continue it again. I'm just gonna swap. But yeah, I like this game a lot. I like all the Drakengard games besides 2. I mean, I liked 2, but it's my least favorite by far. Because Yoko Taro didn't direct 2. He did video editing for it, but he had no creative input on it, and it shows a lot. Like, the story isn't that engaging, it's more generic. I don't really like the characters as much. My favorite parts were when the protagonist of the first game shows up in the second game, and he functions as an antagonist in that game. And yeah. And it might have just been plain. In order to unlock all the endings, of which there are 3 in Drakengard 2, you have to play through the entire game 3 times on increasing difficulties. And the last difficulty it's a slog, and you die in like 3 hits, and it's just not fun, I'd say. And at the end of it all, the third and final ending isn't even worth it, in my opinion. Like, all they actually did was combine the first 2 endings together with some weird, like, Deus Ex Machina, like, nonsensical stuff. And it was bad, in my opinion. So, meanwhile, you know, Drakengard 3, 4 endings, as far as I know. with this one being the 4th. And all of them have been great. And all of them have been different and interesting and provided interesting things to think about. So definitely like Yoko Taro's creative touch on things. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Whoops. I was a bit off there. But yeah, so I really hope that you enjoy Nier, though, Stormgirl. I think I'm gonna call it quits on Drakengard 3 for the night. I've been alternating between doing Drakengard 3 like a DLC chapter, and then moving it on and trying out, working my way through either the requests a little bit, or swapping to Yakuza 0, which has been my other game that I've been playing. But in case, if you'd like to see, OPS. Zero's combat is a bit more fluid than the other girls because she can swap weapons, which is kind of neat. So I'm definitely not going to be able to get through this. This is a survival mission that I'm not quite good at. But yeah, so Zero works well. She has a sword, and then she can swap instantly over to the other combat mechanics. So like the combat bracers, which are little claws, and I like them because they let you kind of do more acrobatic stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna intone because it knocks all the spirits out of these guys. But she can alternate her weapons whenever she wants, basically. So, like using the spear, easy peasy, swapping over the chakrams, and using those. Yakuza. Oh yeah! Yeah, no, I'm gonna swap to it right after this. Just since I mentioned that Zero's combat is a bit more fluid and kind of more interesting than like just playing one of the DLC chapters, I just wanted to show you as well. So, but I'm just gonna, if I can, I'm gonna hop through this first round and then I'll just exit, because this is like an arena style match where you can choose to continue or not. And I would just choose not to continue because I'm going to swap games in a quick second. So, just because of the capture software and whatnot, the stream's going to go offline for a quick second. Just because I swapped from, what's-her-face? From the Elgato capture software over to OBS. So, yeah, she's more powerful. And she's good. I mean, she plays similar to the other girls, and that, you know, she intones, she goes crazy and good, but also just being able to swap your weapons like that does some wonders on chaining combos together and not getting stuck in things. So it's really good though. I like it a lot, and her banter with everyone around her is also good. So yeah, it's a good game. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream, but like I said, it'll come back online in a quick second. I'm gonna pour myself a little bit more tea. The water heats up quick. I have an electric kettle, but I need it so that I don't go, so my throat can deal with it, and also get probably a one of those things like a Halls or something like that, and then I will be right back on. So if you stick around, I'm going to do Yakuza 0. I'm on chapter 7. So we're going to be swapping to Majima. So it's going to be good. But yeah, so I'll be right back. Hopefully in like a minute or two. What I'll do is I'll start up OBS and just let it go so the stream can kind of stay online. And I'll just throw up a little BRB that my friend made for me. So, alright. But thanks for watching Drakengard 3 though. It's a good game, and I really do hope that you get near and enjoy it, because it's definitely one of my favorite games, I think. So, okay. So,